Welcome in our first guest today, Captain Christopher Cusson is a waterfront manager. He's here to talk about the 11th annual Cardboard Boat Regatta. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, this is exciting, 11th annual, so obviously it's a popular one.
It is, and we've had a few years due to the pandemic where we didn't hold it, but it's a really fun for all ages event where you can design, build your own cardboard boat, and then race it against others.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much of it has to be cardboard? All of it?
Well, you have the cardboard, it's the main structure.
Okay.
Then you can also use tape, glue, and then we do recommend some type of latex paint or varnish, because you do definitely want to try to keep the water away from the cardboard.
I was going to say, how long on average do they last in the water?
Well, it really depends. So you have some people, if they put it together really quickly, it might not last, and then they might be able to receive the best sinking award.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
But if they spend a little bit more time, we're able to waterproof their vessel, then they might even use it in other years.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
How many entrants are you expecting?
We're hoping 10 to 20 vessels. Yeah, we're really, the more people that we have involved, the funner it is for all the spectators on the shore.
Yeah, and I would imagine that families get together and do this every year, or groups of friends. I mean, these are much larger than what I was anticipating.
Absolutely, yeah. And I remember seeing photos of our board president, Leanne. Her family have been doing it for years as part of this event. And I see old pictures of her daughter doing it as a, say 10, 11-year-old.
Wow,
and now
that's
she's
neat.
16, 17 going off sailing.
So they know what works and what doesn't work at this point. So there's going to be, when you come to register, I think at 9:30, and then there's a parade, right? And you can stand along the waterfront there and watch the parade, and then there's a race.
That's right. So you have the Cardboard Boat Parade, which is a lot of fun. Get to stare and look at all the boats before they go in the water, and maybe make your guess who's going to sink and float. And then they start racing at 11, and then then off to the races.
And why do something like this? I mean, I know a lot of people, we just want to be around the water and in the water this time of year, but why something like this?
Yeah, so the event is a fundraiser for the Bayfront Maritime Center to help promote our maritime education programs as we develop them and put them out, but also to just bring the family together. And this is a kind of a STEM-based activity as well, where you're trying to design a structural boat and then make it so that it floats and it can actually fit you and keep you and race it against others. So.
How many people are required to be in the boat? Just one?
You could do one, you could do two.
Okay.
Really, there isn't a limit on how many people, but it usually starts getting a little bit more complicated and harder to build. Yeah.
I love looking at these pictures from previous competitions.
Oh, fun.
There must be at least one entry or two over the years that sticks out to you. Any that you can describe that you thought were really pretty cool?
This is my first year being a part of the staff running the event. I was on a team back, I want to say 2010.
Okay.
We had a boat built and we did pretty well.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, yeah.
Oh my God, I think I'd win the sinking award. I mean, it sounds so creative and so much goes into it. Really, and I think one of them was like the narwhal, that animal with the long, how cute.
Narwhal.
You saw a banana boat in there. People get really creative.
They do, yeah. They can let their creative juices flow as well. And then we also have vendors, raffles, things you can kind of win as part of a 50-50. As well, we'll have a food truck there, a Broman, like burgers, tacos, those type of things. So
Great.
And there is still time to register.
there is, yep. So we're 2 weeks away.
Where do you do that? Where do you register?
Yeah, you can visit our website, bayfrontcenter.org.
Okay,
Great.
And all that information is there for you. Again, this is Saturday, September the 16th. So register your boat and give it a try.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We should get a first at 4 entry in there.
And put a life jacket on because we're going to win the sinking award. Right?
I support that.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks.
you.
When we come